Alright, Tony. So, what the hell?
I don't know. Fucking pissing fucking rain here on top of the melted snow that refroze yesterday.
Icy tundra.
You gotta be careful how you walk because you fall and bust your ass. Pool of fucking cold water.
Definitely don't do any, what's it called? Smaller back carry in the ice.
Oh shit.
Definitely not. You got any gun news or anything you want to fucking put up there? Or any news period?
I don't know. It's news, but I ain't really looking at the news aspect. I'm just curious with this truckers thing in Canada, how soon it's going to turn into violence.
Truckers, what are they on strike?
Yeah, they're blocking the border.
That's what the fuck Sean sent me that thing. Okay, that makes sense now. I need to really get on my I guess I should probably be up on the news if I'm gonna be doing this show here, huh? Did you see
Why the
that
hell
thing?
would that matter?
Yeah, right. Did you see that thing Sean sent? This is
Hmm.
Captain Biden speaking all is well from his ship from Washington D.C. while the United States of America borders fucking crumbles. This is Captain Biden speaking all is well. Everything's fine, fine, America. Why do we need money? Something like
Hey,
that.
Scotty. Uh, yeah, I saw that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't say they don't exist right now. We're doing show prep.
It doesn't mean I can't see him.
Oh God. Um,
I'm curious, because I think all the blockade is on the Canada side. Uh,
'Cause they don't want nobody coming in.
oh, they're protesting the COVID shit. Well,
Oh,
that's fine and dandy, and they got some public support from what I can see right now. But when the people can't get what they want because there's no shit coming across the border,
Meet Brett from apartment
I'm
oh shit.
curious
2B.
how this is
He's
gonna shake out.
Yeah, yeah. This is a video. I don't want a video. Whose lies do we believe more in this one, the BBC or the CNN?
Jesus Christ, they're both equally bad liberal rags.
Yeah, they're horrible, horrible people. Oh, routers or rooters, whatever. Ers. QUS. Canada boy. All right, we'll talk about that. Nothing else.
Uh, like I said, this is the only thing that's been on my mind.
Yeah, I could see it being captivating. Um, I got a couple of things, a couple of like weird questions and shit, and then we're gonna go into mostly how um the government's fucked up, like every other fucking show. Then we're gonna do the what we were talking about the other day, the walking on eggshells, the YouTubers having to walk on eggshells and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, possibly get into some rape culture. Possibly get into the Socratic method of asking questions to inspire critical thinking. Um, when's China gonna invade?
I wonder how many subscribers are going to lose on this rape culture chat.
Oh, we're gonna lose some. Nah, we probably won't, but it ain't gonna be about that. The thing that pisses people off is gonna be about the whole fucking the military being soft.
Okay.
Um, it'll be a good one though, I promise.
Whenever it gets too tough, I'll just pretend senility.
Well, yeah, if you think I'm being too offensive, do what you usually do and step in there and say, all right now, all right now, all right now.
Wait a fucking minute.
Yeah, because I literally have like an entire speech planned, so we're gonna fucking. rock out with our cocks out on that one. And I don't got no fucking gun news. Let me see if there's anything before we get started.
I
Uh,
haven't.
huh? I'm listening. I'm just yawning.
I said I haven't seen anything.
Oh, cut out on the seen anything part. Why? Washington Senate okays ban on sales of gun ammunition magazines with more than dot 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 dot. Um, Travis Barker is unrecognizable without his face tattoos. Oh, that's
Who the hell is Travis Barker?
Travis Barker was the fucking drummer for Blink 182. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Something else about something and carry me home. You remember
Okay.
them?
I'm vaguely familiar with Point 180. Yeah.
Vaguely familiar, yeah. I was right in that age group where they weren't fucking cool, they were gay, so I was like, nah.
I'm kind of with you on the whole gay thing.
Yeah, like, yeah, nah.
I liked Collective Soul until they fucking stole a goddamn guitar riff from me.
Yeah, see? Lost. Lost in the blibby bibs, blibblibliblis. Amir Locke's death highlights perils for black gun owners.
Uh, you want to run that by me again?
Amir Locke, I just went back. Or I just clicked on it. Amir Locke's death highlights perils for black gun owners, and then it says advocates. Amir Locke, who was shot and killed by police, was a legal gun owner. You could be a legal gun owner, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Did he say, yes, officer, I got a gun, and then they smoked him? I mean,
Or did he pull his gun out and point
yeah.
at the cops and show it to him?
Here it go, right here. Oh, here it go. Um, should still be
Well,
alive.
you know, lots of times cops tend to react poorly to the word gun.
So they went in on her with a no-knock warrant. A lot of Americans are gun owners. Da, 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 da. They have a Second Amendment right to own guns, and so they hear someone in their home, and a lot of the time they even use the gun for self-protection, not realizing it's the police in their home. So the police served a no-knock warrant. Um, One of them had their gun in their hand. Well, apparently Amir Locke had a fucking gun in her hand, and boop bop, surprise.
Well, I really think that no knocks should be taken off the table.
I'll tell you what, if a no-knock warrant was being served on me and I just fucking seen some motherfuckers in the house and they didn't announce themselves as police, they might get shot. I mean,
It's going to be a fucking bad day here, too.
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. They're, the police force is gonna win, but I'm gonna accidentally take one of them with me for sure. Cause I'm sneaking. And I'm assuming that I could sneak better than they could sneak.
Well, they've got to come through the door one at a time. That's the only way they're going to get through, and it's going to be fucking long wait for my death while I'm plugging at them with 44 Magnum.
Well, no, I'm saying you kill like one or two of them at the door, maybe then they're all gonna back up and then light your fucking house up. I've seen it done.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, I know I'm going to come out of it dead, but
Oh yeah,
you
a
know
couple
that
of them are going with us for sure.
we're all going to stand at the gate with St. Peter, and I'm going to tell him, see that fucking no knocks are a bad goddamned idea.
Yeah, you should have never invented that, God.
We I mean, I've been hauled to jail before, so if you knock on the door, I'll go. Fuck, you kick my
Um,
fucking door down,
that's it. That's it. If
it's
I
on,
hear
mother.
the if I hear smashing going on in the middle of the fucking evening, yeah, my first thought is to shoot whatever's smashing. So,
Yeah,
and I would hope that my family realizes like that it was a bad situation, but it wasn't because of any other reason other than the police showed up and I had a gun.
the thing of it is that I'm not involved in anything that should get me uh, served a warrant by the police. So
Yeah.
if somebody did, you know, police kicking my door wouldn't be the first fucking thing I'd be thinking.
I remember when I was a kid, I had a buddy that got caught with a whole bunch of guns and other shit. And this is when I was literally like a kid. I was like maybe 14 or 15. And he ended up getting off because the police didn't say, you know, Chicago PD. They just busted in there with a no-knock warrant, and they had the no-knock warrant. I don't know if a judge approves of it, or I don't know if it's a different kind of warrant or whatever, but they specifically had a no-knock warrant. Walked in there, and then he got off. They kept all of his shit, of course. It was all illegal shit, but he got off because they didn't say that the police were coming. Or they
I
didn't knock on the door and say police, or they didn't say police as they were kicking down the door. I don't know. I would
shouldn't
announce
say it.
myself as a cop. As soon as that door crashes, police, police.
I won't hear it over the roar of the 44 Magnum.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, it's gonna be almost simultaneously. You would say police as the door fucking crashes down. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. But
I think that the no knock idea, there's too much risk involved to everybody involved.
well, yeah, it's bad for everybody. Remember that fucking they got that bounty? I think it was in Florida or something. They went to some bounty hunter's house on accident instead of going to the right house, and they just walked in his shit, and they arrested him for pointing a gun at him. Oh well, I guess that kind of just defeats the whole story now, don't it?
Uh,
He lived.
yes.
He lived through it. He lived through it, and the black girl did not live through it. Damn.
He didn't shoot too many of them, though.
I don't think she shot any of them either.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Body cam for what, DJ?
No, I didn't. He's for the PlayStation. The article has degraded it into percentages. Black people were disproportionately represented among police shooting victims, making up 22% of those killed since
All right,
June.
all right, all right, all right. Hold on a second. Let's see what percentage they are of people who actually commit crime.
Yeah, we've been through this one already. We already know. We already know. But and it's crazy because they're like fucking 15% of the population.
The yeah, 13%. I think last I heard, but that could be wrong.
I could. I more than likely
18
am.
maybe.
I'm more than likely wrong, but yeah, but still, nonetheless, a negligible number aside from rap music.
Yeah, chances are if they did the no knock on me when I'm in bed asleep, I wouldn't even get to the gun.
Oh yeah, if they busted in while I'm in the middle of a good sleep, yeah, probably, probably. I don't know, man. Such is life. Um, 40% gun sales overall were first-time gun buyers. Da, 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 da. It just goes
Honestly,
into statistics now. It doesn't go into fucking nothing else. Go ahead.
What do you think of your odds of getting off if you actually do shoot a cop that's just kicked down your fucking door on a no knock?
Yeah,
Say they kick down the wrong fucking door.
yeah,
You shoot one thinking they're breaking into your fucking house, which they are.
yeah. And then they shoot you, kill you, annihilate you because you're gonna have at least 5 fucking cops unloading their fucking magazines on you. So then what? Who suffers for that? Well, whoops, wrong house. Whose fault is that? Does anybody get penalized for that?
I don't know. Somebody should.
Oh God.
Not the poor bastard whose fucking door was kicked down and he was shot to pieces.
Yeah. It was a 1, not a 7, a 1.
Yeah, it'd be like here, they're meant to go to 104, not
Yeah.
704.
Yeah, god damn it. Again?
Chuck, this is the second time you've done that this week.
Jesus Christ.
Motherfucker, you need glasses.
None of us like paperwork, Harold. But you gotta get the numbers right.
Oh shit. I have honestly thought about that a few times, more than a few times actually. Uh, what happens if the victim of a mistaken no knock?
Yeah. Does their family get a medal? You're a hero. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? How are they gonna bring back the life that they just took?
That
What
may be
consequence do they get?
one of the reasons why I've accused so many 44 Magnum. Hopefully, I can get them while they're lined up.
That's hilarious. Um,
This is all sarcastic humor, people. Fucking deal with it.
man,
Did get my Super Black Hawk Hunter out of the case to clean it. It's been a while since I've handled it.
oh yeah.
I got to go buy some Wheaties so I can actually hold it.
But it's good to see that I'm having a little influence on you in your everyday life. I'm happy for that.
Got nothing to do with you.
You would have never cleaned your gun if I would have never had a show called
That
Clean
is
Your
not
Fucking
true.
Guns. I know. I know. Tony takes
I
better
got
care
it
of his
out
fucking
because
firearms than I do, for sure.
I caught a Hitchcock video on one of them, and the gun he had uh, struck me as being different than the one I have, and it is. Mine's different than his. The cylinder pin is different. What else? There's two or three things that were different on the gun, and they were both Super Black Hawk Hunter. Oh, what led me to get it out of the box is his has got the warning label right down the side of the barrel, and I'm like, fuck, I never noticed that on mine. Mine don't. It's up underneath the bottom of the barrel with the ejector rod. Yeah. Woo, God. I would have had to get rid of that horrible motherfucker if it was on the side like that.
Oh, DJ put the body cam footage. Hang on. I'm gonna get that up. Ah, motherfucker.
I thought it happened in Washington.
Minneapolis. I never said where it happened, I don't think. Maybe I did. I don't know, Tony. You know?
I don't know, maybe something else about Washington was mentioned, so I might have just juxtaposed it. Whatever. Can't say anymore.
What the fuck is this? Okay, here. Here it is. I got it up now. Body cam footage. Let's watch this together.
I'm sitting here passively waiting while doing reps
Jeff
Oh,
with
Wagner's
my
here now to
Black
walk
Hawk
us.
Hunter.
this was worse than I thought, Tony. This was worse than I thought. They ran up on this motherfucker while they were asleep in a couch, covered with a blanket, and then they surrounded him or her, I don't know. And then fucking when he got up, they seen a gun and released fucking fury on him or her.
Wait a minute, thought I saw a flash before they got in the room.
No, that was their flashlight. I see what you're talking about. Doof, 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 doof. Can't tell who shot first. Don't really.
Jeff.
Amelia, earlier today, Locke's family first viewed the video, which is what city leaders wanted before they released it to the public. Now, the elements of the video unfold quickly, as you just saw. The video clip itself was 15 seconds in total, but an officer's gun goes off 9 seconds after police.
A lockpick kit, maybe. Look,
No,
there was a
hanging
key.
in the door.
Yeah, there was a key in the door for sure. So are they either? God damn it! Now I need more information. Were they in a hotel? The weapon was loaded with 5.7 millimeters, so they had a fucking what you call it? God damn it! The FN 57 or a Ruger 57.
Say Ruger made.
Or the what if they had that big ass, the new Keltec that came out, that new Keltec 57?
Hey, while I'm thinking about it, speaking of gun news, Smith & Wesson is doing the M&P and 10 millimeter.
Yeah, no, we literally talked about that 2 weeks ago.
You can tell how I pay attention to 10 millimeter.
We literally, I was even saying how that might replace my current carry if they come out with a
For some
6-inch
reason, I thought
barrel.
he was talking. Oh, now I remember you saying that. Now the barrel. Sorry.
It's all right.
We
Y'all
can
make
cut that out and edit before we start the show.
I'm gonna boop boop. Nah, nobody heard you. So yeah, bad shoot. I would say bad shoot. I got another body camera one too, but have we even started the show yet?
We have not. Probably should.
Okay. Well, hang on now, because now I'm fucked up. All right. Going live.
You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one.
That's part of the fun of it.
You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one. You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one. You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the New Watts. We'll take it from here. I'm Jimmy, and with us, as always, Mr. Tony York.
Good morning, gentlemen.
And possible future ladies, ever.
Yeah, well, I suppose so.
How the hell are you, Tom?
I'm all right. I really am.
Good. Me too. This is weird. I know it's confusing to the fucking audience, but I think it's confusing me too.
Well, see, the idea here was to let you guys see pretty much what we do as show prep. This one was longer than most.
Yeah, way longer. Because I wasn't sure if we were in the show or not. And usually I don't run down everything. Like I'll sit there and read an article or something maybe before we jump on the air. But other than that, That's literally the most show prep I think we've ever done.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that.
But the positive
Mainly,
part, what?
mainly because I can't remember last week, so
Well, that and the positive part too is that we don't have to talk about it again.
no shit. That's something I fucking hate.
Yeah. When we do show prep, I mean, yeah, I'm sure it wasn't comedy gold, but we have a lot better jokes than we end up telling on fucking air. And
Yeah,
then when you're
by
trying to
by
recreate it, it's horrible.
yeah, by far some of the best shit that we've done is on show preps, and it does suck trying to recreate that shit. Guess we're not good enough actors or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's what it is. For sure, because
Now I say I hate to repeat myself, and yet I do. But like with the Smith and Wesson thing, it's long enough ago that I forgot it, so it ain't like really repeating
yeah.
in my mind. Y'all probably think I'm I
Well, hopefully our audience knows you well enough to know to be, you know, frustrated, not irritated. um. So yeah, today is as you guys can see by the title, today is our fucking anti-government podcast. um.
I was kind of curious what you was going for. Government changing people.
Well, that we already know the CIA pulled a big joke on everybody with the whole fucking trans movement. Like, hey, I wonder if they were sitting down and they're like, who the fuck came up with that? It had to be their jokester.
I'm telling you, it was the people who invented fucking GI Joe doll.
Like, all right, guys, it's time to fucking put this plan that we've had since the '60s into action.
That was the damn 60s.
It wasn't?
It was.
Yeah, I know. They had that plan since the '60s. It's time to fucking put it in action.
Uh,
We've had like 3 generations now.
Now, see, that just proves that I don't forget stuff near as much as I say I do. But I do too. So
Well, there's a difference too between long-term and short-term memory storage.
it all goes away.
You know, I don't remember shit from my childhood unless I'm reminded.
All I have of childhood memories, young childhood memories, are little snapshots of time. Uh, Most of the stuff from Missouri when I first started really getting girls and stuff, that's a lot more vivid. But even throughout raising kids and stuff, man, a lot of that shit's too. But I was away a lot too, so I didn't see a lot of it. Most of my time was doing what I'm doing now without the computer, just sitting at a fucking desk.
Probably getting paid for it too.
Oh yes, I was well paid.
I'm saving every single Patreon dollar too, just so you know. I'm saving it all.
Great, when you get to 1,000, send me.
Whenever, yeah, or whenever the fucking show ends, I'll just split it in half with you, whatever, one or the other.
If it ain't 1,000, I don't want
So I gotta get to 2,000 before I send it to you.
it. Yeah, my cut, 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about this before. We talked
You
about
know,
this before.
going back to the being paid well for sitting at a desk. Uh, Best pay I had at that point was year 1991, and I did not beat that until this year.
As a retiree.
As a retiree, yes. First time I surpassed money I made working at a fucking $8 an hour job.
Is this yearly then? Can't be a
Yes.
daily. Yeah, okay, yearly.
Yeah, it's I made like 42,091
Which with
at an $8.
inflation and all that shit, that was like 100,000 now.
Well, and you figure I made 42,000 working an $8 an hour job. Do the math on that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of hours.
Yes, it was. And I've sit on my ass this year. Made over 100. Well, let me rephrase that. I sit on my ass this year. I'm already made over. So in the end, marriage can pay off.
Well, shit, it's supposed to. I know it's supposed to. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that whole eventually thing.
That that'll. She's supporting her ass too, just the same way. You're sitting here while she's at work.
It's all right. But
I'm not bitching.
I got money though.
As long as she's working, you will have.
That's true. It replenishes itself. It's better than a bank with interest.
You should have seen the look on my lady's face yesterday when I picked her up from work. Monday we had deposited, or Tuesday we had deposited her check in the bank, in the checking account. And I picked her up from work last night and I said, "That's all gone." She said, "What?" Oh, there's fucking $500 in car insurance and the water bill and
Yeah, that's when listen. There was stuff.
I didn't buy anything, but still gone. Hey, Sean,
My wife,
TJ, Ozzy, Scott.
my wife
Same.
knows. My wife knows the second that the word "listen" comes out of my mouth that there's some bullshit to follow. Listen, we need to do the, like, all right, he's gonna bullshit me right now.
I brought up the whole. I'm gonna get the Colt Anaconda so I can have it to pass on to number 2 granddaughter after we get done with our stuff in Missouri. And she's like, I'm thinking I'm fixing to get my ass chewed, and she's like, "Well, what are you gonna get for the youngest one?" I'm like, well,
And I really love to see her get one of those new reproduction auto mags. I'd love to see her have
yeah,
that.
that ain't a fucking bad idea.
Yeah, no shit. If you got away with the first one, shit, the second or the if you got away with the second one, the first one, it's definitely gonna.
First thing that flashed into my mind was getting her a 10.5-inch 629.
Well, I say auto mag.
I'll have to see how that works. I don't know, man.
You
I
said a
kind of
ten
like
and a
it.
half inch? Is that the one
Yes.
that Jack Nicholson had when he was the Joker?
Uh, the one Jack Nicholson had was about 30.
Yeah, that was a long fucking. Yeah, you're right. That was a long ass fuck. That like went down his whole leg.
I'd want, even though odds are they probably won't shoot him a hell of a lot, I want to be able to shoot. Because actually, I got the guns to give them now. Because I can give one of them 29, one of them 629, the other one Super Blackhawk. And the old lady's like, "What about the grandsons?" I said, "We give a shit about them. The girls are the only ones that show interest in guns."
I never noticed that Jack Nicholson held it wrong. Oh no, that's when he was first pulling it up. Never mind, he held it right. I was gonna say he was gonna get burnt from that gas coming out the cylinder, and that barrel might be hot too. But he didn't actually. He pulled it out and held it like
I
that at first.
I've been married once for we're going on 41 years now, but you have to make the understanding right at the start. Put out or get out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Once you get that set in stone, you can overlook a lot of other annoying little shit.
If that foot isn't put down, then no foot is put down. What kind of gun was that? The
Probably a Colt or a Colt knockoff.
Colt knock with a fake barrel put on it.
Yeah,
What do
I'm
you
not.
think?
Oh, hell no, that looks like Smith and Wesson.
It looks like a Smith to me when it's in his pants right there. And he's got it. You see that he has the hammerback in his pants?
He is the
Whoa.
Joker.
He is the
What the
Joker.
fuck? It wouldn't hit his junk.
It would definitely shoot
I'd
a
shoot
foot,
him in
his
the
foot,
ankle.
yeah, shoot his foot off. But still, that is hey, the Joker is crazy, guys.
I would like to have that gun or a
Oh,
gun like that.
yeah, that would be fucking phenomenal.
That's a wall hanger supreme.
In 500 mag,
Hell no.
please. I would have little holes drilled all up and down that barrel to compensate it, and then just fucking go to town.
They just about had to shorten that up a bit for him to get out of his drawers.
That had to be, what was that, 89? That had to be at least a 44 Magnum because it shot it, that took the fucking bat plane out of the air, didn't it? From what I
It could have
remember.
been 454 probably.
Oh, it could have, yeah. But that cylinder is small. And the cylinder's taking me to like a 357 zone.
That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking it was 38.
Well, I'm sure, like in actuality, I'm sure it was chambered in 38 and they had 38
22.
blanks. Yeah, that's possible. That is possible. I can't see. I'm trying to look at different pictures. You can't see the actual fucking other side of the cylinder.
I wonder
I'm thinking
what the
38.
recoil impulse would be like in something like that in a Magnum caliber.
That,
That long to push back.
that'd be interesting because that barrel's gonna want to flip up. But when it's gonna be a longer fucking uh recoil impulse for sure. Huh. That's interesting.
Uh,
That's interesting. Have you, because you shot a 44 lever gun before, I'm assuming, right?
well, yeah, I got one.
And then the fucking 45-70 you shot, so you know those fucking long barreled rifles still have a pretty hefty kick to them.
Well, 4570 does.
Yeah. Yeah, 44 isn't poor. I wouldn't say hefty for 44, but
44 in a lever gun isn't bad.
you're
Like
still,
shooting
my point is though, is
maybe
you're still feeling it. It doesn't hurt. It's not a bad fucking thing, but imagine that in a hand, in a, a 16-inch fucking barreled handgun.
I don't know. I don't know how much the weight would compensate. It's got to be pretty heavy.
Yeah, but really front heavy though.
And the weight is what tames the lever gun, too. Of course, that wouldn't be near as heavy as the lever gun. That probably, what, 5 pounds?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I'm looking at it in a weird way too because like the first time when I shot a 500, I thought that it was gonna like, oh, this thing's gonna fly out of my fucking hands, but it didn't. It wasn't even really as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Same thing with 454. Obviously, it was way less, but
I watched some guys shoot 3.5 or 3-inch 44 Magnum gun. I think it was a Smith. Sure. Uh, and there was like half a dozen guys shooting it. They were talking about 44 versus 10 millimeter for bear gun in Alaska. Every one of these guys that shot that 44 could not hang on to it with both hands.
yeah, I saw it. I saw that. I think I saw the same video. Every time that they shot the gun, it would like fly out of their support hand, or their
Yeah,
support hand would stay there, or whatever. Yeah, Yep,
Y'all do some fucking weightlifting or something.
something. But if it's the same video that I saw, it was a bunch of nerds and women.
There was one woman in it that I can remember,
And it,
and I
and it,
thought she was gonna get clocked in the head with it.
I hate those fucking gun videos because they make us look like assholes, but at the same time they're hilarious. The fails and shit, those are just
My old lady keeps asking me to shoot through 44 Magnum. I'm like, I don't think so. Although next time we go somewhere shooting, I'll let her shoot it with 44 special. That way she can at least say she shot it.
yeah.
I don't want to hurt her.
No, you don't know how she's gonna react, and it's even hard to tell. Like you can't even say, well, I'll let you shoot light first and then go from there. Like when I had the 454, the only thing that my wife ever shot out of it was 45 cowboy loads. That was it. That was it. So
My old
I'm
lady,
agreeing with you.
my old lady can stand a shitload of recoil out of a long gun, but it's a little different with a handgun.
Yeah, she likes shooting at 30-06, and she kind of likes shotguns, but yeah, I
My,
couldn't do her like that out of a handgun.
my old lady actually is really good at shooting trap.
Really?
Yep. She had a fucking gift for being able to shoot a gun, or she has a gift. I don't trap now because she's getting old. She can
Yes.
still shoot a handgun really well, or 38. She hated the fucking Walther. The recoil was way too snappy for her in that fucking CCP.
Oh, the a 9 millimeter?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, don't ever give her 44 Magnum. Ever. Never, ever, never, ever, ever.
yeah. I don't intend to get her hurt. Same with the granddaughters. I wouldn't want them to shoot 44 Magnum.
If the 9 was too much, 44 is gonna be a problem.
Well, that Walther was pretty fucking snappy.
Yeah, but it's a fucking heavy fucking gun, ain't it?
It wasn't that damn heavy. It wasn't heavy enough.
What'd you have? Oh, you had a CCP or something, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't like the PPK. It was one that was supposed to have that fucking piston dampened recoil, but it fucking didn't do shit.
I
Made
know
it
what you're
long.
talking about. It's a little gun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
one of the few guns I've ever owned that I regretted from the day I bought it.
Let's get into a little news here. Canada's getting their borders blocked. Sean sent me a thing too. I'll put that on there. Huh?
Carbon
Curious
capture
about
and storage
this
can remove
because
more than 90% of CO2 emissions from
I
industry.
wonder how soon violence is going to erupt out of this. God, I'm about expecting Canada to fucking send the fucking police.
Yeah. Yeah. And this, you said this was about, I mean, I'm going to read it in a second, but you said this is about COVID?
It's about the restrictions, yes.
So they're, oh shit. So they're fucking, I got the video up right now. So they're protesting being locked down by locking everybody down?
Kind of.
Mm. Very, very Canadian of them. They're not even like in a real protest. They're just sitting in their cars relaxing. Very polite protest.
Yeah, I seen one video where the police were trying to stop people from bringing fuel and gas cans.
Oh, so that, yeah, yeah. I never thought of that. Eventually they're gonna run out of gas just sitting there. And then everybody's gonna be fucked. What if they just run out of gas and get out of their trucks and go home? That's gonna be like a week-long process of moving all them trucks.
I just, I'm concerned that this is going to turn violent.
Another board, yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm against the protest. I'm not. That's fine and dandy. I get it. I even agree with it. But at what point does the government show their true feelings towards people?
Oh, they already have. They think that we're dumber than them. They think that we're fucking weaker than them. They think that I mean, we're obviously all divided. If we all came together, we would be able to fucking fight this shit. Physically, politically, we'd be able to fucking demolish everything and start like the forefathers originally intended. We'd be able to. The thing is, though, is that nobody's ever gonna fucking get along with everybody. Everybody has, and I'm generalizing when I say everybody, because I shouldn't. I know a lot of us here don't, but a lot of people, or we may, I don't know, but a lot of people have a superiority complex. They can't fucking, especially when it comes to race or gender, whatever gender that they want to imagine that they are. Um, it's just this is like telling somebody from the fucking 50s that JFK, from like born in the fucking 40s, let's say, and lived through the 50s, the 60s, all that shit, and telling them now that JFK was a fucking bad person. They'd be like, he's the best president ever. I watched him die. I cried at his fucking thing. We had one TV in our house, and, we've all been brainwashed in our own certain ways. We've all grew up with TVs. We've all grown up with with government propaganda.
All
And
right.
I'd argue to say that it's been fucking crooked since forever. The 30s, maybe.
So I would imagine it's been crooked since fucking start.
Yeah, I think that the forefathers had the right idea. I like a good intentions kind of thing. I want to believe that.
I mean, you have to question anybody's fucking morals who is willing to either A, own people, or B, overlook those who own people.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Funny thing in the news here is a couple weeks ago, Sangamon County, which is the county our capital city's in, Springfield, Sangamon County said that the mask mandate our governor put down was unconstitutional. The governor files back with a bunch of bullshit about he's going to do something or other to fight. Then the very next time I see this fucker, he's like, we're going to end this mask mandate here within a week or two.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to end it sooner than that because the court done said so.
Like,
So most of the schools in this area went mask optional.
yeah, and that's what these guys are. I was just reading it now. That's what they're fucking doing. It's for the COVID-19 mandates for cross-border traffic. Began
Uh,
blocking the streets of Canada's capital. Yeah,
shit,
I'm
my
with
train
it.
of thought.
What?
I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Here in the middle part of the state and the south part of the state, it's not near as Illinois as it sounds on the news. If we get rid of fucking Chicago, this would be a great state.
Yeah, but a lot of places could say that for a lot of their big cities.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit about that. There's others that are great states with those cities. As long as you stay out of those cities, like Missouri's good, except for like St. Louis City.
Well, yeah, yeah, but what the people that make that city bad usually don't got to worry about them voting or not. you know, some
Well,
some
cities
14-year-old
attract
gangbanger
fucking
ain't gonna vote.
liberals.
Is it?
Cities attract liberals, so
Oh, I thought you said that their city was full of liberals. Yeah.
no, but the one liberal bigwig in Missouri, Claire McCaskill, is St. Louis.
Mm.
I'm like, how the fuck state is this fucking cool elect that? St. Louis. I love St. Louis, man. You remember the National Lampoon's Family Vacation? I think it was.
Oh yeah,
Where
Chevy
they
Chase.
got off while they was traveling through the Midwest in St. Louis, and they got down the area and fucking got a car up on blocks, tires all gone and shit, or hubcap stolen or some shit like that. And I'm watching this and I'm thinking, just across the river is 10 times fucking worse. St. Louis might have its bright spots, but fucking East St. Louis, huh. Back in the fucking late 80s, East St. Louis was a fucking war zone most of the time.
Yeah, but East St. Louis is in Illinois.
That's right, just across the river. I love these fuckers who want to claim the terrible crime stats with St. Louis and they include East St. Louis in it. Wait a minute, this is on fucking side of the goddamn river. Mike says the Illinois governor just lifted most of the COVID restrictions. He knows it's election year. Oh yeah, he's already started with the saved Illinois from financial ruin.
Yeah, it's time to start kissing a little ass. Mikey said he put up pictures or something and I can't find it. Oh, there he goes. He found the rear slide plate of the fucking the wolf howling at the moon. Maybe
He
it's
said he ordered one.
he found it. I'm showing it on the little picture that our faces are usually on.
I don't see it.
Yeah, well, then don't.
I don't care either. I mean, if he found what he's looking for, that's great.
I'm happy for him. I looked at it. It's on
Yeah,
there.
I am too.
Yeah, we're all happy for you, Mike. Um, yeah, it's weird here too. I don't know. The mask mandate thing, it's just another fucking bunch of bullshit. That's why I don't keep up with nothing or follow nothing. I keep a mask in my
Our,
pocket. They tell me to put it on here. I'm putting it on. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone.
they, our local Casey store here has the mask mandate sign on the door. Go in, and then they covered it with something else.
That's funny.
I'm like, well, legally they did put the sign up like they're supposed to.
Oh, God. Speaking of how fucking in what a shitty way that this country is in right now. Well, first of all, let me switch my picture back here. That is pretty neat, though, Oz. All bullshitting and joking aside, I do like that. I had the
Yeah, I really
Gadsden.
didn't expect it to be that vivid.
Yeah, with the laser fucking engraving and all that shit. Yeah, for sure. But it came out good. Um,
Yeah, as you can guess, I can see it now.
yeah, I see. It's in gun pics on the Discord. He put it in gun pics.
Yeah, I'd have got there eventually.
Um, what else? What was we gonna go? Oh, the state of affairs. That's what
I'm not having any affairs.
I was trying to transition into it. Um, the state of affairs that our country is in. Have you heard of the the military banana deep throat challenge?
No.
No. Well, let me introduce you to some fucking magic. These are the people and this is like I said, what was it, last week? The CIA has a great sense of humor. Hot military soldiers, deep throat banana videos, compilation. This happened more than once. I hope you guys feel safe because These are
Johnny's gonna give him
the youth
adult.
defending our fucking
These
freedom.
people protecting our country.
Yeah, and here we go.
I may have to tell my daughter if she tries that shit, I'll kick the fuck out of her. I ain't seen it yet.
It's coming up, but no, they kick all the girls. This is just the boys, Tony. It's just the boys. Fat boy, what
Well,
are you doing?
if the son-in-laws did it, it wouldn't surprise me.
All the way down.
Is that delicious for you? Delicious. Gonna hurt my throat. Here comes the tea. Now your turn.
This is too gay for me. I can't keep watching this. Around barracks around the fucking world.
So you can tell he's experienced at that.
Take a bite of it.
What fucking pedophile?
The second guy that did that made me think of you.
Fucking gay pedophile made this up. Let's make the new young privates do the banana
Well,
challenge.
The name in the beginning was Gay something or other.
What?
I don't know. You have to go back and look at the beginning.
The name of it?
Yeah,
Gaily Grind.
yeah, that one.
The Gaily Grind. That's This one, he looks like he's doing it while he's he's taking it slow and he's using his hand. And he has a bib on. That's a smart move, just in case you fucking throw up.
Well, I think the one made the right choice. When he deep throated, he bit it off.
Listen to me. I don't think that none of this is the right choice. Oh my god. None of
I'm
this.
with you. This is fucking disturbing.
Oh my god. It's like fucking what? Can you imagine one of them army speeches and shit? Gentlemen, today we are not simulating fellatio with our lunches paid by American tax dollars for pleasure. We do it as practice to relieve our brothers in arms. Can we really trust? Can we really trust a lady to orally tenderize you in the middle of a firefight in the dirty,
Yes!
sweaty, oily, chiseled mud? No, they cannot even drag 200 pounds in the grass. Gentlemen, today we fight our gag reflexes for our freedom. So open up, boys. Women, go clean the latrine. There's men business afoot. Men business.
This is not your army, son.
Who let you girls in here anyway? Get out, you gross and got cooties. But other ways our government has fucked us though. In military disguise. You heard of Operation Big Itch or Operation Big Buzz?
No.
So Operation Big Itch, this was long time ago. Operation Big Itch was where they weaponized or attempted to weaponize fleas. They released fleas somewhere abroad. I should look this up before I fucking started just talking off the top of my head. But they
Didn't come here looking for fucking facts.
yeah, pretty much. But yeah, you can look it up. It's Operation Big Itch. Anybody that wants facts. But they weaponized fleas. They dropped fleas over somewhere, and then their next move was gonna be to infect the fleas with fucking some shit. I don't know what the fuck it was. But then they did.
You know what?
Now Operation Big Buzz was even worse because that's where they dropped a population of mosquitoes in Georgia to see if it would work, and then they fucking gave it. I don't know if I wrote it down. No, to see if it worked on a small scale. and then they gave the mosquitoes fucking. But then see, that explains to. Remember we were talking about the spread of AIDS and shit, and
Yeah.
AIDS is a simian disease, and it comes from monkeys. But fucking when it's put into people that or HIV is, and then when it's put into people, that's when they get the HIV virus, and then it turns into full blown AIDS, and they fucking die from a cold. Um, but wouldn't that make more? Then one of our ancestors fucking a monkey does make sense to me. But wouldn't a weaponized mosquito that came down and bit a ape and then went over and bit a human, wouldn't that make more sense?
No,
Okay.
because the lifespan of one of those is pretty fucking short, 2 or 3 days. So to infect on a mass scale, it would be difficult that way.
Well, what if they left larvae behind? Wouldn't their larvae still have it in them or no?
I don't know.
I don't know how that shit works. But then they also had the fucking Holmesburg Project. Um, Al Kliegman, they put dioxides and herbicides and tested it on prisoners. Got their shit all fucked up. Then we heard of the Tuskegee syphilis experiment, where they shot up black people with syphilis to see what happens and shit. And I don't know, man. It's just fucking. It's horrible. It's like
Yeah, there's a lot of people in our government, past, present, and probably future, that should be fucking killed.
well, and it's even like it's more than even the government. It's like the government and Hollywood and all these. It's like all the same shit, all the same weird, sick, depraved fucking shit. Did you see the one where Sandra Bullock was on the Ellen show talking about how she got a baby foreskin fucking facial?
No, I don't really watch Ellen.
Well, it's
I don't
not.
know.
Yeah, no, I haven't kept up too much on the news like that, but this is somewhat old, but still,
Went and got a certain
it
kind of
goes along
facial in New York.
with like conspiracy theories, people eating babies.
So Sandra sat down with Ellen.
Well, a lot of that
exactly what it
I
was.
blow off as conspiracy
this,
theory.
this way in which
Well,
one
here's-
Too fucking hard to believe.
forces, through
Here's Sandra
microneedling,
Bullock
it's like a
confirming
little
it.
roller with these, some of you, I mean, think many
But I
of you
mean, baby
pushes
foreskin, that's no
through
big
the
thing.
skin and
What do you mean
ruptures
it's no
the
big
collagen.
thing?
Hospital,
Who's-
you
You
can
look
get
like
it
you
all
were a
you
victim
want.
for a day,
Who
but then
saves
but then
that?
it pushes the
What are you
serum.
pushing into the skin, Sarah,
Serum.
Sandra?
Evidently,
Carrie?
Revlon.
What are you pushing into the skin?
Well, you push in whatever the facialist would
Maybelline?
like to insert into your pores.
But what is it?
It is
Maybe it's baby
extraction
peen.
from a piece of skin that came from a young person.
This to
far,
me
far
is
away,
proof that they're
and
eating
they somehow figured out
foreskins.
how to extract.
It's foreskin from a Korean baby.
Foreskin from a Korean baby.
That's what it is.
No,
So,
okay.
makes you
I
wonder
don't-
if you
I
were
don't
circumcised.
I don't think. It's not like I'm lying there with little pieces all over
Whose
my
face
face.
has my foreskin in it?
Collecting it and having
And
it.
could
for
you get a hold
we'll
of them
do
see if they
something with
wanted
this
some
And
more?
why didn't we come up with that?
Right. It'd be
Yeah,
rich.
and so we call it.
Yeah, here, I'll rub it on your face.
And I think when you see how good it is
Yeah,
to
I'll
your
give
face,
you a
you
penis
too
facial.
will run to your local facialist and say,
Put
"Give
some.
me the penis."
Yeah, so these people are sick and depraved. Um,
You know, anybody whose lifeblood relies on their youthfulness, which is pretty much what it is with the Hollywood actresses. You know, they're going to try to do anything. Penis facial?
yeah.
Okay. I know lots of women that were into that.
Well, cum facials.
That's where I was going, yeah.
Rub it in. Just rub it in. Rub it in. It's good for your skin. But
It's bound to be better than using dead foreskin.
yeah, for sure. Definitely. That's live protein you're dealing with right there.
Right. Same idea as having them goldfish chew on your feet in Japan or Korea or wherever the hell they do that. You got these swarmy things on your face.
Well, Korea, I mean, they are the ones that came up.
Rubbing the wrinkles away.
They are the ones that came up with this baby foreskin penis facial. So, you know,
There's probably back 20 or 30 years ago, there's probably a massive supply of discarded foreskin.
can you imagine being the guy that the spa sends to the hospital to collect their foreskin and shit? Like, yeah,
No.
I'm here with fucking Dong's facials. You guys got our bag of foreskins?
I'm sure that they use some other. You got our cosmetic base.
Oh, you mean the penis tips? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Here. Now we had to dry freeze some for George Soros so that he could eat them like chips, but him and Hillary Clinton really love those baby foreskins. I don't know. But I mean, government in Hollywood is comprised of weirdos and pedophiles, and the states are filled with followers and idiots. Our military is weak and sucking on bananas. Helen Keller was a fraud. I mean,
How
when
the hell is Helen Keller a fraud?
Ann Sullivan was a fraud. Ann
Okay, I can
Sullivan
give you that.
Ann Sullivan used Helen Keller. Are you gonna tell me that you believe that Helen Keller was sitting there typing words into fucking Ann Sullivan's hand that fast?
I didn't say that anything about Helen Keller or anything like that. I just said, how is she a fraud?
That because she's bullshit. That's why. We talked about this. Don't you remember like a month ago when I showed you a video of her doing a speech? No.
But she's still fucking, blind and deaf and all that.
Yeah. Right, exactly. And Ann Sullivan used her as, to get herself
Ann
famous.
Sullivan a fraud? Yes.
Okay then.
I'll give you that.
So then Ann Sullivan made Helen Keller fucking an accomplice to fraud. All that's
Do
left
you
is
think there was
China to
any
invade.
lesbian? Think there's any lesbian thing going on there?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Who the hell is Helen Keller going to tell? I mean,
Yeah, nobody. Ann Sullivan abused me. Ann Sullivan abused me. But yes.
sorry if that offends you, but that's the nature of your life. So fucking good life.
Bill and then Bill de Blasio. You know that he's a Nazi, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, his name is Warren Wilhelm Jr. Later changed to Warren de Blasio Wilhelm.
How the fuck you come up with De Blasio?
I don't know, but Wilhelm.
You're going to change your name something to invest yourself politically. Why not use something smart like Jefferson or Washington or Adams?
Maybe he tried to put a Dago last name on, so because he knew he was going to go for the mayor of New York City.
Now that is nice. I thought it.
They are putting me in New York City, so I has to be a whop.
That's my old art store. Had a drawing on the counter that said, "Do you know the problem with the latest Italian snow tires?"
They all go wop 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 wop.
That's it. And the answer was, "They go wop 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 wop." I first read this, I'm like, I have no fucking idea what the hell this means. And then, when I'm 16, 17 years old and I figure it out, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You guys got that written on a fucking counter?
Yeah, out in the open for anybody that walks up there. There it is.
But see, and that's the thing too. And getting in more into the Western roots and playing that game Red Dead Redemption and all that shit. I'm starting to see that our government is filled with fucking outlaws, people that were rapers and pillagers and fucking all that shit. They what?
Starting to see?
Yeah. These are all these old money people are all crooked motherfuckers that were involved in like bootlegging shit and fucking robbing people and all this shit.
And just an
And
FYI
Mm-hmm.
on the Dago Wop Wop thing, The owner of that parts store is a Jew.
Oh yeah.
So, assholes come in all stripes.
Yeah.
I
But
love the guy. The guy was great to me. I mean, but, everybody can be a dick.
not everybody can have a dick tip facial. You gotta be elite.
Most attractive women can. All they got to do is ask.
You still think Sandra Bullock is attractive though?
No, no.
Yeah,
She strikes me as Mr. Ed.
she strikes me as the fucking like lady that you see in your mirror when you call Bloody Mary.
Well, I've not ever done that, so
It would be fucking Sandra Bullock if you did. And I hope
I
you're
know if I woke up next to that, I would have serious conversation with myself about drinking or drugs or whatever the hell got me there.
and I hope you're pre-circumcised, because if not, she's gonna take it with her
Yeah,
into the mirror world.
I'm a white guy. Of course, I'm pre-circumcised.
Come on.
Hence the more of a hands-on application offering the foreskin treatment to women.
Ooh, that'd be
No,
bad though. What if she comes out of the mirror and you are
I
circumcised, but she
don't
takes
want
the
her.
tip, but she takes the tip anyway?
I ain't saying that in no damn mirror.
Bloody Bullock, Bloody Bullock. I'm not gonna say it a third time. I'm scared.
Coward.
Yep. Call me what you will. I'm keeping the tip.
I do call you. Oh shit.
But now all this
I think
depravity comes from, of course, um, the internet, the media, the fuck, all this shit has become normalized to people, and this is a part of the new brainwashing. We're not in the 50s and the 60s where we're brainwashed to think that the army is the fucking way to, the military is the way to go and all that shit, and fucking, we're not brainwashed in the late 60s, early 70s for fucking hippie shit and fucking, well, late 60s. It stopped at the 70s, didn't it? Or was it? It was. There was probably some stragglers still in the 70s.
there's still stragglers today.
Yeah, that too. But
Look, the
every
hippies,
generation has their own brainwash. Go ahead.
the hippies came about almost singularly due to birth control.
What do you mean?
I mean that whole free love shit couldn't have existed in the mid 50s
Oh, because birth control didn't exist.
because there'd be a population explosion.
I thought they had a bra problem too. Didn't they hate
They
bras?
burned them.
Yeah, that was cool. I'm with that.
Well, until gravity fucks them up.
Nah, that's fine, because that way you see what you're getting before you're getting into it. You kind of get a sneak peek at your present before you unwrap.
I don't want to see them sagging at the tit.
Well,
Probably why I'm a guy that doesn't care for big boobs on a woman.
if
Fuck
they're
that.
if they're sagging ass tits, that's a present you don't open. You go to the next
I
present.
I have said since I was young that the thing about huge boobs is they become waste. And I mean that spelled WAIST because that's where they fucking end up.
They go down to the waist, the navel area. Oh shit.
Gravity's a bitch.
So I
And the
guess
lower the guy gets to hang, the better for him.
yeah, but it's usually balls. The balls are what hang.
Not for some of you, maybe.
um,
Not saying that I'm John Holmes or anything because that's not even fucking close. More like Mickey Mouse.
but now, so now knowing all this, it 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 captivates me to two questions. One, why do we still hold any value in any of this fucking bullshit?
Do you think it's because we want to believe that the values are there?
No, I want to believe that the forefathers had good intentions. That's, but there's no way to believe in present time that any of these politicians have any good intentions. It's so hard to believe that any of them give a fuck about us as citizens, other than getting what whatever vote that doesn't even really matter, getting whatever vote in and doing all
I'm
that shit at state levels. Like they still need us for that. They still need. We were talking about slavery. They still need slaves. That's us.
look. I can get on board with most of that, except for there are a few examples that make you question, like Joe Manchin.
Joe, I'll tell you what. Somebody that doesn't follow the news and doesn't know who the fuck that is, that says a lot, because that's somebody that you never hear about.
He is a West Virginia. I think it's West Virginia. It's either West Virginia or Virginia. Uh, God, politician. I don't know if it's House or Senate, but he is absolutely lifelong Democrat, and he is absolutely fucking Joe Biden over.
Well, now state governments still have that in them. The
He's
state,
federal.
this, well, still though, he's representing a state, right?
He why do you think we don't have no Build Back Better? It's just fucking ridiculous.
Oh, so okay, well, still, nonetheless, uh, the there might be a few good ones in there, but he'll never make it to the top. He might
No,
give,
and I really expect him to get kicked out of the Democratic Party, to be honest.
yeah, I could see something like that happening, but I
Him
know,
and what the fuck is that Republican bitch? Uh, she's somebody's wife. Who was fucking Cheney? Liz Cheney.
mm,
I think they're gonna swap cards because she's fucking absolute liberal.
yeah, she'll go more with the plan, and But that's the thing, though, is that still what
I
I was
think
saying is that on state levels, we still have that's where we still have our hope at. But once you get to
I
the up top, yeah, come on.
I really think that Liz Cheney tried to get in bed with Trump, and he's like, no.
I can see
For
that.
some reason, she fucking hated him or hates him.
I'll pass. I'll pass. And then
Yep, tonight this dick will suck itself. Oddly enough.
hand me the banana. I want to pretend like I'm in the military today. But
In the Navy.
but that fucking that leads me to this though. Now, have we come? We're such a depraved fucking society. I mean, you look at the fucking even like, and I don't got a problem with gays or nothing like that. But you look at the gay pride parade. You got people running around in fucking thongs and fucking like weird shit. You know what I mean? Men and shit. But like, walking around with their men on dog leash and shit like that, and fucking, it's just like, it's the weirdest shit in the world, and we are the most depraved that we've ever been. How is it that we have to walk on fucking eggshells? You can't say
Uh,
rape is a word that gets fucking bleeped out of videos. Sexual assault gets bleeped out. Pedophile gets bleeped out.
yeah, I was watching a video on what the fuck was the band? I can't think of it now. The song was named Date Rape. And the guy who put the video up, he was reacting to it. He wouldn't even say date rape. He said date expert. I'm like, what the fuck kind of society is this? Where you can't even use a fucking word that's part of a song title.
Yeah, you can tell a straight man that if he doesn't have sex with a man in a dress that he's a transphobic, but you can't say what word that is, which is rape.
Yes, DJ Sublime, that was it.
Sublime, yeah. But yeah, you can't say what they're doing to us, which is rape.
So I'm not gonna have sex with a man. I don't give a fuck what he's with.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Boycott me. picket me because I'll call me what you will, you know.
But in the definition of transphobic, phobia is fear. Phobic is fear, and I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
I just know that my Audi's meant to go in an innie and not in an asshole,
Yeah, that's where
unless
poop
that's
comes
what
out
she
of.
wants.
That's where poops come out of.
Uh, but it's basic fucking physiology, man. You stand a human male and female together. There's one part that comes out that's supposed to go in this part here that goes in.
Yeah. Well, see,
That's
me
perfect biology.
in 8th grade, I had a project for health. We had to do like fucking things that were wrong with people, like shit that goes wrong with people's bodies, and I did hemorrhoids. So I did a lot of like studying of the asshole and all the fucking like shit of it, and like I don't even like as a grown person throughout my life, all of that shit. I never even liked fucking ladies in the ass. It's just weird, and then you could feel like the fucking ribbing of the inside of the fucking colon. It's just yeah, I don't want, there's too much thought for me involved. I think about it too much. So I don't even, yeah, that's just weird.
Put on a condom and enjoy.
It's weird. It's just weird.
Uh,
Um
that that's not a problem with me. I'm not saying that I haven't done it,
oh, I've done it.
but
The only times that I've ever done it was in the shower too, so it was bad experience. It was like shower water for lube, so it didn't
yeah, people don't realize, I guess, that like water, like tap water, is not a fucking good lube at all.
not at all.
One
It
of the
might have.
most painful sexual experiences I ever had was trying to get it in a swimming pool.
Oh, see, no, I like fucking in swimming pools, but the fucking trying to put it up her ass in a fucking shower it's just, it seems like it's the only place to do it at. But you should bring lube along with you, I would suggest.
All you got to do is bend her over a little further, and you can get to the pre-lube spot.
Yeah, where the shit comes out of.
No, not that spot.
I'm talking about the
Well,
asshole.
I know what you're talking about. I'm kind of aware of anatomy.
Yeah.
I have explored.
Anyway.
The old lady's colon got fucked up years ago, and that went out the window anyway, which is fine.
Shit. That went down the wrong way. But yeah.
Banana?
No. A whole new meaning of banana in the tailpipe, eh?
That would be banana in intake.
Not if you flip it around. But then, I don't know. We got fucking all these Hollywood rituals and fucking like shit like that. All these Hollywood rituals, government rituals, like Bohemian Grove and all that shit. Like we're ran by a bunch of fucking weirdos. And then we validate another bunch of weirdos in our like Hollywood stars, which you already know how I feel about that. Don't get me started on that shit. They're nothing.
You know, of most of this kind of shit, the thing that bothers me the most about it is attacks on people who don't agree with that.
Yeah. See, that's
You
the
know,
thing. Go ahead.
if you think gay relationships are wrong, which I do, at least for gay men, women, that's a little more on the entertaining side.
Yeah. Just
But
invite me.
yeah, no shit, we can make it work out. But I mean, because I have that particular moral stand, then I would be vilified by most.
Yeah. But see, now listen, I feel the same way. Whereas gayness, the act of the gays, that's appalling to me. It's disgusting. It's gross. I couldn't even imagine being fucking intimate or close to another guy, let alone sex. That's fucking. It's just gross. But I could still respect a gay person. I could still talk to a gay person in their fucking face. I could still be friends with a gay person. Lived with a gay person fucking before as a roommate. So I mean, there's like you the only problem that I have with it is the fucking I don't sit here and fucking make them listen to how I fuck my girls all my life or not, fuck my wife right now or fuck anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't make people sit there
Ah,
and
you know,
listen to that shit.
when
What?
most of us white boys were younger, we would brag about our conquest to anybody who would fucking listen.
Yeah, no shit. And that's true of me too. But yeah, I fucked her. Yeah, I hit that. Yeah, blah blah blah. But yeah, but it it's not something that you need to if you're talk I don't know, don't fucking talk about it so fucking much. Nobody gives a fuck, you know? You don't got to walk in and be a boy and have like the bottom of your ass cheeks hanging out of your fucking shorts and shit like
No
that's just
shit.
that's disgusting, you know? But I digress. The
So you're like, don't throw it in my face. I get that.
Yeah, but yeah, and I could still respect you as a human being. But see that's how in my eyes a perfect America would be. We are all able to come together when it comes to real shit, when it comes to real issues, when it comes to our safety, when it comes to defending our brothers or our sisters or whatever, and us coming together as citizens when we need to, and
I don't
and
feel
having our own
comfortable with all
opinions.
this coming together.
Well, yeah, in a circle. We all come together in a circle into a
We can
bowl
all
and then feed it to
stand
Sandra
together.
Bullock. But yeah, unite, whatever. But unite on fucking shit that's necessary, but still have our own fucking private things. You do what you want to do because it's your right to do it. I'm gonna do what I want to do because it's my right to do it. Now, if I do something bad, if I rape, if I murder, then there's consequences to that. You will face
Yes.
consequences, period. But you are still allowed, I don't know how bad that sounds, but you're still allowed to do whatever you want to do. If you want to murder, go murder. Get caught, there's consequences. That's my perfect America. And the citizens are the ones that dole out the fucking like, oh yeah, that was fucking Stevie down the block. Fucking, let's go get him, cut his balls off, and fucking hang him in the middle of the street so nobody rapes again. Make sure to
Ah,
make sure to pull him
I
down by Friday.
kind of with you there. Uh, wording could be better, but
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna go so far as to say the fucking I have a crossed out note that says the cartels got it right. They don't. They terrorize fucking people and they do, and they get innocent people and all that shit. But in the general sense of you do wrong, you get wrong done to you. You steal, you lose a fucking finger, then you lose a hand, then you lose both hands, then you die if you keep stealing with your nubs. Obviously this guy isn't gonna stop stealing. He has something wrong in his brain. We have to shut him off. When a dog goes rabid, what do you do to it? You put it fucking down. I,
well, I'm a proponent of that sort of thing myself.
you know,
Somebody that molests kids, there's no fucking saving that. You're fucking dead. Should be.
yeah, we kill him or we cut his fucking nuts off. One or the
Yeah,
other.
we kill him. Fuck it. I don't want to feed the son of a bitch neither.
Yeah, well, that would be up to the fucking community that he lived in, and it's up to us. Do people have a sense of evil in them, a sense of violence in them that's just like ingrained in us? Sure, sure, a little bit, I'm sure. But we all have way more good in us and way more fucking common sense in us, and especially when we have a group. No one person, even though we all know that the fucking president is not the one who runs the country, he's just a face piece or mouthpiece with a face. Um, but one person cannot govern our fucking mayors. They, the checks and balances, first of all, are out of fucking whack. And one person can't run a city, a village, a town. That needs a council on it, and it needs people that
Uh,
live there.
you mentioned bears, and I just seen on TV yesterday morning our mayor shown on TV talking about its local TV station talking about our marijuana growth facility out here doubling in size.
Hmm.
She's going on. She said, "We're going to get double the money from tax revenue." I'm like, "No, you stupid bitch. That ain't the way it works."
Yeah.
Then she says, she goes through a list of all the stuff the city's been able to do infrastructure wise, saying we even got to put up a new water tower.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they put that water tower up 5 years before this fucking pot plant came in.
No shit. And they're late anyway. Fucking Denver went through that shit, what, 5 years ago or something like that? When they were, not maybe not that long ago, but when they had their whole big housing boom.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no shit. That's what's gonna happen, lady.
The dudes at the pot plant, the one that runs it, has bought like 4 buildings on Main Street here that were empty, trying to revitalize the community. That's fucking cool. I think he's probably trying to give his people a place to go to eat lunch, but I don't care.
Yeah.
We had a cattle farmer here that bought all these buildings and had a restaurant, a bar, even a distillery was started. They had building renovated and had a big still put in, but they never started it because her son, who was going to run it, ran off. But the politicians here, you know, you live in a town of 1,800 people and you don't fucking even have a clue what the hell's going on.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. That's what I
And this
mean.
woman's lived here her whole life. I mean, I've known this woman for at least 30 years.
Yeah.
She's a little too left leaning for my taste, but not horrifically liberal. I mean, she's nowhere near Clinton. But I wouldn't bet that she ain't got a jar of foreskin cream. Not saying I think she does. I'm just saying I wouldn't bet against it. It's time to bring back capital punishment. Yes, Mikey, it is.
Hell yeah. Fucking hell yeah. Because I mean, I don't know. When we talk about the walking on eggshells thing, everybody nowadays is fucking walking on eggshells. Like you can't even
Yeah,
call a criminal anymore, lest you be a fucking racist or a homophobic or fucking whatever.
I had forgotten the eggshells part that this was based on.
That's what we were talking about. Yeah.
I mean, I'll throw out words here just to do it.
Hmm.
I have used the quote unquote N word several times, but it's never been in context of referring to someone as
Yeah, you've
something.
never hated it ever. Yeah.
And I don't understand why there's such a problem with words. If you're going to run up to some group of African American males and call them a nigger, then you should welcome the ass kicking that you're fixing to fucking get.
Every action has consequences. Absolutely. Yeah. And
Uh,
I don't necessarily. It's almost kind of like on a smaller scale, but it's almost kind of like cancel culture type of shit. That's how we should be ran. Hey, if somebody does not frivolously like it's being done, but like you said, this child molester is not going to stop molesting children. Put him down. This fucking thief keeps stealing even though he's down to nubs. Let's put him down so we don't got to worry about this no more.
how do
Perfect.
you fight
What?
when the other side's wanting to make fucking pedophilia a fucking sexual orientation?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no shit. And people identifying as different ages. So a grown man can identify as a 9-year-old boy and molest a fucking 9-year-old boy or a 9-year-old girl? Spacey got away
And
with it?
I don't want young girls at all.
I'm just saying. It ain't about
I
no
don't. I don't know that I'd want something under like 40. Just on the odd chance you'd have to talk to them after.
Yeah. That is painful. That is painful. But still, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, everything is all fucked.
It's one of the beauties about my marriage, man. I can get my rocks off and I don't have to say a fucking word. Done, roll over, go to sleep.
I
Or
gotta
in
eat.
my case, get up and go watch TV a couple hours because I'm wired.
I gotta eat something.
Well, hopefully you've done your part on her before you start.
Well, yeah. Just eating a sandwich while I'm fucking going to town. Checking
And
my
that's why she
emails.
likes me better. Checking your email.
Oh, shit.
You know, I did get my guitar off the rack the other day. Wiped it off. Fiddled around with it for a little bit.
Yeah. You're going a little bit longer now, or is your finger strength still kind of fucked, or your finger
My
sensitivity?
fingers are still fucked, but I am going more.
Good.
I have to think about it because I've been away from it for so long. I don't even think about picking it up anymore. I'm
Yeah.
going to get out a fucking amp and set that up. And it's easier for me to hear myself.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, we talked about that. I don't like the fucking acoustic. I would rather, yeah, because then you could hear it, and it just sounds
I never,
better.
back in the day when I was doing it, you'd get a lot of guys talking about doing, acoustic songs and shit like that. Or they're going to go, that MTV Unplugged thing you was starting.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I know what you're
And
talking about. The gayest shit ever.
I never actually considered the acoustic as a separate instrument unto itself. It was just fucking another guitar.
Yeah, the practice guitar? You mean the practice guitar?
My first real in front of public in a bar gig was an acoustic guitar because that's all I had with me. It was fine. A little difficult to get things to work out, by having to hold the fucking thing up against the microphone.
Yeah.
But I didn't fuck up and hit the mic too many times.
Have you got any people out there? Oh, yeah, we got like 3 people out there.
It says 5.
I see 3. But hey, anybody that's out there right now, I know that I don't know, that's why I kept it on 2 different channels, that video game shit. Because I know that people, mostly everybody that listens to this probably ain't interested in that. But I'm going to be doing that probably every Tuesday and Wednesday, or yeah, Tuesday and Thursday. So fucking, what game should I play next? Is anybody out there? Or you know what? I'll do it on fucking Tuesday, matter of fact. I'll do it on my own shit. But yeah, I'm doing that now. I'm playing games. And I gotta get a camera for my PlayStation. And then it'll be perfect. I'll be like Pootie Pie. Want to come with me and be like Pootie Pie, Tony?
Nope.
I'll set you up your own little channel.
Really should tune this damn thing. Sounds more like you than me.
Yeah, see? God damn it. Fucking broken shit. So I think that we've dwindled down to the end of the show here.
Really?
Yeah, I feel it.
Good.
It's our Friday show, so fucking I'm not worried about it.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Our Friday shows are usually fucking low energy, low viewer count. So
Well, you gotta figure we started fucking 30 minutes early too.
not
By running
even.
a show prep.
Not even. We started We did start, yeah, because we would have been off air probably bullshitting for that. Yeah, all right. I'll
Yeah,
give
we'd
it
have
to
been
you.
off air until half hour passed, and then we went on.
We started at 7, so I'm happy. Regardless.
Yeah.
Um,
Surely we can bullshit through another 19 minutes.
nah. I don't got it in me. I'm hungry.
Just back to the banana thing.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I need a banana.
You know they make acoustic guitars with pickups. Yeah, well, I might happen to have a pickup for my acoustic guitar too. They do make those. However, nothing. Wound magnet speaking sounds like an open hole acoustic guitar.
Oh, so what? It's one of those. It's a practice guitar with an amp in it.
No, they make acoustic guitars with pickups.
What's a
Hell,
pickup?
Beatles.
Pickup is an amp, ain't it?
Pickup is a magnetic coil that picks up the vibrations of the strings, turns them into electrical current, sends them to the amp.
Sounds like a bunch of gay sciencey stuff.
It is. But it's really old school, and it's really what makes rock guitar sound like rock guitar. The marriage of the pickups, the amp, the strings, and the amount of volume,
Like fucking like Blueberry Hill or something.
which is like why I'm fucking deaf.
Go, Johnny, go, go. That's what it sounds like.
Uh, well, that was it back in the 50s, yeah.
Bam. Then I know what it sounds like, Tony. Not impressed.
Magnets, how do they work? Well, they magnetize. They pick up stuff.
Who the fuck said that? ICP? We got
Sean?
ICP out there. Remember magnets? Motherfucking magnets. How do they work?
Maybe that was a quote of that.
Cats and dogs. It definitely was. We just had the fucking best of episodes that you don't watch fully. And it was just on there.
I don't remember. Man, I'm sure I watched it. Must have had to go piss at some point.
um, dude, who's coming on this weekend?
Oh. I'm sure Travis will be. Sean's going to be on sometime, but I don't know when.
Gizzard Gary's gonna be on tonight. Then the Friday Night Strike. G. Webbs does a 2A weekly wrap up. MK Outdoor Journal's on. Then Travis P11 tomorrow morning. Ponery after that. Rick's Life as I See It after that. Guns and Barbecue does a night chat. Unloaded Media does a wrestling chat. And then on Sunday, Unloaded Media does a week wrap up right next to Midnight Range TM's The Closer.
Hey, I got a question for you that I was going to ask earlier and I forgot.
What?
If you could be any TV or movie character, who would you be?
Batman. Batman.
And, okay, why is that?
I'd be a rich fucking millionaire named Bruce Wayne and get all the pussy in the world, and then get to go out and beat the shit out of fucking criminals with an unfair
In all the
advantage.
movies, you in a bat, he had what? 4 girls.
The Christian Bale Batman was walking around with like 2 girls at a time type shit. I'd be him. I wouldn't be the Ben Affleck, the old depressed. I would never get depressed as Batman, because ultimately I would have the same outlook in life that I still have. You know, like, oh, it's all fucked anyway. I'm gonna just go beat up fucking a few of the super mutant criminals that we got running around here, and then go back to having fucking model threesomes.
I don't know. I'm kind
It's
of a
it.
Western fan myself, which kind of makes me lean that way, but I still think I would be Raylan Givens.
Who?
Raylan Givens.
What the fuck is that?
Justified.
Oh, Justified was a good one. Is that I only seen like the first couple episodes of the first season. Was that the cop?
Yeah. Deputy U.S. Marshal Raylan Givens.
I liked him. He was the same guy that was in Deadwood.
Yep.
Yeah, I like
Yep.
him.
He was Seth Bullock too.
hmm I do like him. If I had to choose a Western guy, I would have been the Englishman that played the pimp on Deadwood. Ethan or Ian or something, whatever the fuck his real name is.
Yeah. Fuck, now I'm drawing a blank what his fucking name is on the show too.
Fuck, I know it
Al
too.
Swearingen.
Swearingen. Was it Swearinger? Swearingen? I don't know.
Swearingen.
Okay.
I
It's been years, man. It's been years.
I know that because we had a guy here that used to run the bowling alley here years and years and years ago. His name was Swearingen. I
Did he,
thought, God damn it, only Larry could have been as cool as Al. That might have been something.
did he have a slew of women?
No, I never seen him with a woman.
Well, then he's
Or
no.
I should say, I don't think so. I
Then he's no
possibly did.
Swearinger I know. How about now? I got a question. Where's the weirdest place that you've ever had to poop at? Not outside of a toilet.
Fuck, I don't know.
I was so I got stranded. I don't know if you know where Skokie, Illinois is at.
Vaguely familiar, yes.
So I got stranded from Skokie, Illinois to Des Plaines, Illinois. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't at the time I was on run. So to LaGrange, Illinois. So this was a morning to early evening walk. A walk. I had to walk. I had no bus. I had nothing on me at the time. Um, so all of a sudden, a block away from my buddy's house, I had to shit real bad, and they're all covered. They're all covered in like four, and I'm talking about shit real bad, like diarrhea, and it's about to come out right now. Shit real bad. So I was walking down, and then there was a guardrail. It's all forest preserve. So there's a guardrail right there that's leading over. So what I did and as a youth, I kind of sort of sagged my pants a little bit. Not like down to my knees, my whole asshole fucking hanging out of my pants. Not like that. But they were down a little bit. So I fucking kind of grabbed my boxers and shimmied them down a little bit lower to like where past my asshole. And then I hung my ass over the fucking guardrail and tried my hardest to like lean my head onto my fist and like make it look like I was just sitting there relaxing while I was shitting in front of traffic. And then um, had to remove, like, very carefully, fucking took my shoe off, took my socks off, wiped my ass, and threw it in the fucking forest. And then went about my merry way.
I'm not sure why you felt the need to disclose that.
I don't know. Weirdest place you ever pooped? You never had a weird poop, man? Everybody's had a weird poop.
I'm from fucking farm country, Illinois. I'm shit about everywhere. I mean, we grew up in an outdoorsy family. I mean, so, shitting in a cornfield or bean field or on side of the fucking road, whatever.
In front of traffic. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about it
Can't
the other day.
recall traffic issues.
I was thinking about it the other day, and I just thought I'd mention it. You're
I'd have
welcome.
been disturbed in traffic because, my dick's so big I didn't want to scare people.
No, my dick wasn't out. I just kind of shimmied my pants a little past my ass, so they were still on.
Uh,
It was like in an angle. It was diagonal.
if you believe that shit about my dick being too big, I got prime real estate to sell you 200 miles south of Houston.
How about Missouri? You got anything in Missouri?
Don't want your dumb ass in Missouri shitting all over the guardrail.
Yeah, some probably did splash on the guardrail. And with that, I think we bullshitted for about 20 minutes.
No, we made it for 9.
Well, with that, have a good day, everybody.
Good day, everybody.
Don't fall for the psyops.
And don't shit on the guardrail either.
You're watching
Could be all over the internet the very next day with fucking satellite
You're
photos.
watching the new one life.
You're on Google Earth.
Watching the Hollywood podcast. You're watching the new one.